Let's unbox some crystal mail for my personal collection. And I will put the shop that I ordered this from on the screen. First, I got this beautiful piece of emerald calcite, this Kambaba jasper freeform. I love Kambaba jasper, so I was so excited to see this in their shop. I also got this absolutely stunning quartz and agate tower. So pretty. Next is this green calcite sphere and this pink calcite tumble. I also got this pastel flower agate sphere. And lastly, I got this ocean jasper freeform. Such a beautiful piece. I am absolutely obsessed with every piece. Let's pack a beautiful order for Kaylin. And this is probably one of the prettiest orders I've ever packed. First, she got this beautiful Mangano calcite tower. She also got this stunning druzy agate tower, this little aquamarine bowl, and here it is with a tumble for size reference. She also got this beautiful rutilated quartz freeform, and if anybody would like one, I believe I still have one more in my shop. And next she got a $35 mystery box. And just to clarify, she got a regular mystery box, not an imperfect one. So she has ordered from you before, and I know that she likes druzy, so I had to include this druzy agate geode. Next I'm going to add this grape agate egg. And I'm already a bit over, but I also wanted to add this beautiful piece of officialcam amethyst. For her freebies, I'm going to give moss agate, amethyst, and kunzite. And I'm also going to add this little flower agate moon. Thank you so much, Kaylin. I'm running a bit low on my freebie mix, so let's add some more. I'm going to start off with Botswana agate, green aventurine, amethyst, moss agate, rainbow fluorite, sea jasper, angelite, prehnite, Kambaba jasper, mookaite, jade, lepidolite, Larimar black moonstone and flower agate mushrooms, little rose quartz moon pendants, and lastly some mini rose quartz spheres. And here it is all mixed up. Let's pack a $55 mystery box for Sandra. I'm going to start off with this smoky citrine freeform. Next I'm going to add this purple fluorite tower, a piece of black tourmaline, a little amethyst cut base with calcite, and I'm also going to add this beautiful ocean jasper flat palm stone. Here you can see how it is a bit thin, but it is so beautiful. I also decided to add a little piece of pink optical calcite. For their freebies, I'm going to give a lepidolite and a Botswana agate tumble. Thank you so much for your order. Let's pack a $35 imperfect crystal mystery box for Lauren. They also left me a note, so I'm going to do my absolute best to incorporate what I can into the box. They said that they like snow agate, so I had to include the snow agate tower. They also said that they like moss agate and tree agate, so I'm adding this moss agate tower and this moss agate freeform. Next I'm going to add the satin spar heart. And they did request to get more towers and carvings, but they also said that they liked light green, so I had to add this piece of green calcite. And for their freebies, I decided to go with a fluorite tumble and a jade tumble. I also decided to add this green aventurine cube. Thank you so much for your order. Let's do a 3-minute packing video. This first order is for Jackie. They ordered this gold sheen obsidian turtle, and I did order more of these. They also got this bumblebee jasper heart, this flower agate mushroom, and a $55 imperfect crystal mystery box. I'm going to start off with this very flashy, polished white labradorite or rainbow moonstone point. So pretty. I'm also going to add this beautiful labradorite slab. Next I'm going to add this golden healer quartz tower, this blue calcite heart, and a blue apatite palm stone. And lastly, I'm going to add the star rose quartz sphere. For their freebies, I'm going to give a Botswana agate tumble, a rhodonite tumble, and this large rainbow fluorite tumble. Thank you so much for your order. The next order is for Alexis. They got this adorable lepidolite dino, this carnelian butterfly, a flower agate candy, this beautiful snow agate mushroom, and this malachite freeform. For their freebies, I'm going to give flower agate, lepidolite, and mookite. And to say thank you for their super sweet tip, I'm going to add this rose quartz heart and the sea jasper tumble. Thank you so much for your order. The next order is for Sarah. They ordered this little moonstone sphere, this bumblebee jasper heart, this carnelian butterfly, an imperfect ametrine tumble, and a $15 imperfect crystal mystery box. So I'm going to start off with this moss agate tower. Next I'm going to add this very large Mangano calcite tumble, a rainbow fluorite tumble, a lepidolite tumble, and a moss agate tumble. For their freebies, I'm going to give a Botswana agate, a Kambaba jasper, and a jade tumble. They also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm going to give this little rose quartz sphere. Thank you so much for your order. Let's pack a $55 mystery box for Jay. First, I'm going to start off with this beautiful yttrium fluorite tower. Next, I'm going to add this moss agate moon. Here's the back. This one also has a bit of druzy. Next, I'm going to add this 1000-layer lodolite tower. I'm also adding an optical honey calcite chunk. And this beautiful labradorite slab. I absolutely love the flash on this one. For his freebies, I'm going to be giving moss agate, Kambaba jasper, and sea jasper. Thank you so much for your order. Let's pack a huge order for Elizabeth. And I'm pretty sure that this is the biggest order I've ever gotten, so thank you so much. The first thing that she got is this beautiful star rose quartz sphere. And this one has so many little rainbows. It's a lot easier to see everything in person. Next, she got this piece of green cubic fluorite, this adorable little chevron amethyst dino, this moss agate dino, and a rose quartz dino. She also got a crazy lace agate heart, a piece of pink optical calcite. It's a bit easier to see the color against the white table. Next, she got this Mangano calcite tower, this rhodochrosite slab, this little rutilated quartz tower. This one is beautiful. And this gorgeous pink amethyst tower. This one is just so pretty. And she also got a $105 mystery box. For the mystery box, she said that she loves crystals with feminine energy and that she's not drawn to jaspers. So I'm going to start off with this rose quartz half polished point. Next I'm going to add this moonstone and sunstone tower. Here's the beautiful moonstone flash. And there's the sunstone. Next I'm going to add this gorgeous honey calcite sphere, this little Larimar slab, this carnelian butterfly, and lastly I'm going to add this stunning clear apophyllite cluster. For her freebies, I'm going to give a little carnelian tower, a lepidolite tumble, a little rose quartz heart, and this Mangano calcite tumble. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I hope that you love everything. Let's pack Carson's absolutely beautiful order. First, they got this clear quartz sphere and this stunning lavender pink amethyst sphere. The camera definitely doesn't do this one justice. They also got this smoky citrine tower. There are also so many rainbows in here. Oh my gosh. They also got a $35 imperfect crystal mystery box, but they did not want me to film it. So for their freebies, I'm going to give a Botswana agate tumble, a garden quartz tumble, and a Mangano calcite tumble. And I'm just going to add this little moonstone and sunstone sphere. Thank you so much. So let's do another packing video. But before I start, I just wanted to let you guys know that a couple of days ago I was at a funeral, so I haven't been able to pack as many orders. I've just been a little off, and my whole kind of packing schedule has been a little bit different. So my processing time might be a little bit longer because of that, and I'm really sorry. But don't worry, all of your orders will be shipped out. This first order is for Amanda. First, they got this little piece of morganite. They also got these 2 little flower agate mushrooms and a $15 imperfect crystal mystery box. I'm going to start off with this hematoid quartz tower, a mookaite tumble, a jade tumble, rainbow fluorite, and this beautiful labradorite cabochon. And for their freebies, I'm going to give a lepidolite tumble and a Botswana agate tumble. Thank you so much for your order. Next, we have an order for Sydney. First, they got this beautiful pink crazy lace agate cloud, and these are self-standing. Next, they got this very, very flashy peach moonstone palmstone. I love this one. A lepidolite tumble, a flower agate mushroom, a mystery imperfect raw crystal, so I decided to go with orange calcite, and this labradorite palmstone. I love the flash on this one. And for their freebies, I'm going to give moss agate and amethyst. Thank you so much for your order. Next, let's pack an order for Bone. And they got this beautiful peach moonstone palmstone, this little moonstone sphere, and an imperfect ametrine tumble. It's a little hard to see, but there's a little rainbow. For their freebies, I'm going to give a jade and a Botswana agate tumble. And they also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm going to add this little red jasper heart. Thank you so much for your order. Let's unbox the wholesale order. The first thing I unboxed is this gorgeous Bahia Amethyst Freeform. They are such a beautiful shade of purple. Next I unboxed some beautiful citrine towers. This one has so many rainbows. Here's another one. And this one has some beautiful inclusions on the back. This one's quite large, and it also has a tiny bit of golden rutile. Next is this massive golden rutilated citrine freeform. It's very big. Here's another piece of golden rutilated citrine, but there's just a little bit. The sun also just decided to come out, so here's some of the pieces in sunlight. The clarity of the citrine tower is just gorgeous. And this one is my personal favorite. Let's pack a $105 mystery box for Jaden. She did request to get some colorful and unique pieces, so I'm going to start off with this labradorite sphere. The flash on this one is just beautiful. She also said that she likes banded crystals, so I'm going to add this banded orange calcite tower. She also said that she likes crazy lace agate, but this is the only piece I have currently, so I'm going to be adding this as well. I'm also adding a moss agate moon. Next I'm going to add this apophyllite and stilbite cluster. It has a little bit of green apophyllite as well. And the last thing I'm going to add is this beautiful rhodochrosite slab. For her freebies, I'm going to give a mookaite tumble, a very colorful moss agate tumble, and a Botswana agate tumble. And I absolutely love this moss agate tumble, so I had to show it up close. And she also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm going to be giving this bumblebee jasper tumble. Thank you so much for your order. Let's pack Brianna's beautiful order. First, they got this banded orange calcite tower, a moss agate freeform, this peach moonstone palmstone, a beautiful labradorite palmstone, a mini moonstone sphere, a flower agate mushroom, a mystery imperfect raw crystal, so I decided to go with zebra calcite, and this beautiful cauliflower calcite cluster. This piece is just so unique. And for their freebies, I'm going to give a bumblebee jasper tumble, a little prehnite tumble, and an orange aventurine heart. Thank you so much. Let's pack a $15 imperfect crystal mystery box for Kelly. But before we start with the mystery box, she ordered this absolutely adorable chevron amethyst dino. For the mystery box, I'm going to be starting off with this rose quartz tower. Next is this labradorite cabochon, a mookaite tumble, a crazy lace agate tumble, and a moss agate tumble. For her freebies, I'm going to give a lepidolite tumble and a snowflake obsidian tumble. And she also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm going to give this little rose quartz sphere. Thank you so much for your support. Let's pack a $35 imperfect crystal mystery box for Elizabeth. Before I start with the mystery box, they got a pink amethyst tower, a lepidolite dino, a labradorite palmstone, a flower agate mushroom, and 2 moss agate palmstones. For the $35 imperfect crystal mystery box, I decided to start off with this labradorite slab. Next I'm going to add this hematoid quartz tower, a blue apatite tower, a little smoky quartz sphere, a couple blue kyanite blades, pink optical calcite, and this large rose quartz tumble. For their freebies, I decided to give a mookaite tumble, a fluorite tumble, a prehnite tumble, and this angelite tumble. And they also left the sweetest tip, so to say thank you, I'm going to add this rose quartz heart. Let's do a packing video. Before I start with the packing video, I just had to show off this adorable little leaf. This first order is for Jodeci. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, and I'm so sorry if I didn't. First, they got this beautiful rainbow moonstone or white labradorite tumble, a lepidolite tumble, an imperfect ametrine tumble, a little moonstone sphere, and a mystery imperfect raw crystal, so I decided to go with hematoid quartz. And this one has a beautiful rainbow. Also, please ignore the Sharpie on my hand. For their freebies, I decided to give a labradorite and a jade tumble. Thank you so much for your order. The next order is for Light, and they purchased this beautiful blue lace agate geode. And I absolutely love this one because it's like a little cave. For their freebies, I'm going to give moss agate, snowflake obsidian, and flower agate. And they also tipped me, so I'm going to add this Mangano calcite tumble. Thank you so much for your order. Let's pack some $35 imperfect crystal mystery boxes. This first one is for Tara. The first thing I decided to add is this half-polished rainbow fluorite slab. Next is this amethyst cluster, this ocean jasper palm stone, this beautiful carnelian tower with quartz, and a rainforest jasper tower. These I'm going to give lepidolite and moss agate, and they also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm also going to give this little rose quartz sphere. Thank you so much for your order. The next $35 imperfect crystal mystery box is for Kayla. Before we start with the mystery box, they got this beautiful agate sphere. For the mystery box, I'm going to start off with this larvikite tower. Next is this strawberry calcite tower, a labradorite palm stone, a black moonstone heart, and this very large optical honey calcite chunk. For their freebies, I'm going to give a fluorite tumble and a very colorful moss agate tumble. Thank you so much for your order. Let's do a 3-minute packing video. This first one is for Olivia. First, they got this beautiful rainbow moonstone or white labradorite tumble, a rainbow fluorite tumble, but I'm going to give 2. You can see the purple a bit better on the table. Next, they got a pyrite cube and a mystery imperfect raw crystal, so I decided to go with green calcite. And lastly, they purchased this smoky citrine freeform, and this one is very clear. For their freebies, I'm going to give a tourmalated quartz tumble and a green aventurine cube. I'm also going to add this beautiful rose quartz tumble. And they also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm going to give this little labradorite mushroom. Thank you so much for your order. The next order is for Jessica. The first thing that they got is this mini moonstone sphere, and the flash shows up a lot better in person. Next, they got a mystery imperfect raw crystal, so I'm going to go with orange calcite, and a beautiful blue apatite palm stone. For their freebies, I'm going to give a lepidolite and an amethyst tumble. And they also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm also going to give this little African bloodstone tumble. Thank you so much for your order. The next order is for Nadia. First, they got this beautiful druzy agate tower, and the inside is amethyst. Next, they got this malachite sphere, and a rainbow moonstone tumble. For their freebies, I'm going to give an amethyst tumble, a peach moonstone tumble, and a little rose quartz heart. Thank you so much for your order. Next, we have a beautiful order for Michelle. First, they got this pink amethyst slab, and here it is on the stand. They also got this beautiful chalcedony stalactite cluster with a POF light. I was so close to keeping this piece. Next, they got a flower agate candy, and 5 mystery imperfect rock crystals, so I picked blue apatite, labradorite, honey calcite, tree agate, and fire quartz. And for their freebies, I'm going to give a little rose quartz sphere, an African bloodstone tumble, an amethyst tumble, and a rainbow fluorite tumble. Thank you so much for your order. This next order is for Tamara. First, they got this beautiful moss agate palm stone, this honey calcite sphere, this banded orange calcite tower, and this beautiful crazy lace agate heart. For their freebies, I'm going to give a lepidolite tumble, a green aventurine cube, and a hematite tumble. Thank you so much for your order. The next order is for Pam. First, they got this Larimar slab, a strawberry calcite tower, this beautiful pink crazy lace agate cloud, a rose quartz dino, and yes, I will have more of these in my restock, a bumblebee jasper heart, and the color on this one is so vibrant and beautiful. And lastly, they ordered this massive raw amethyst wand. For their freebies, I'm going to give a moonstone tumble, a Mangano calcite tumble, and a rose quartz tumble. I'm also going to add this little carnelian tumble with a juicy cave. Thank you so much for your order. Let's pack some orders. This first order is for Megan, and they ordered this beautiful rhodochrosite slab and a rose quartz freeform. For their freebies, I'm going to give an amethyst tumble, a lepidolite tumble, and a green aventurine tumble. Thank you so much for your order. The next order is for a different Megan, and they also ordered a beautiful rhodochrosite slab. For their freebies, I'm going to give a labradorite and the lepidolite tumble, and they left the sweetest tip, so I'm also going to add this little Larimar slab. Thank you so much for your order. Let's make some planty crystal mix. I'm going to start off with Kambaba jasper, lots of moss agate, small green aventurine tumbles, little agate tumbles, more little agate tumbles, blue lace agate chips, large ocean jasper tumbles, mini ocean jasper tumbles, some mixed mini tumbles, moss agate, tree agate, flower agate, and howlite beads, smoky quartz mini spheres, labradorite tumbles, lepidolite tumbles, African bloodstone, little rose quartz spheres, tree agate, green aventurine tumbles, and little rose quartz hearts. I'm also going to add some honey calcite, orange calcite, and green calcite. And I almost forgot, but I'm also going to add zebra calcite. Here it is all mixed up. And here's an example of a scoop. Let's pack a $105 Imperfect Crystal Mystery Box for Michaela. The first thing I'm going to add is this beautiful labradorite sphere. This part kind of looks like a rainbow. Next I'm going to add this malachite slab, this amethyst cut base, a lavender fluorite tower, a 1,000-layer lodolite tower, a star rose quartz sphere, a Larimar slab, and a moss agate moon. And for their freebies, I'm going to give green aventurine, African bloodstone, and moss agate. Thank you so much for your order. Let's pack a beautiful order for Pam. The first thing that they got is this labradorite freeform with purple and blue flash. It is so pretty. Next they got this chlorite included quartz tower, this natural citrine heart, this smoky quartz tower, and I absolutely love this tower because it has some beautiful rainbows. And it's also filled with this very, very fine golden rutile. They also got the last pink amethyst tower, and it has this adorable little spot of druzy, and the other side is very, very pink. Next is a lepidolite tumble, but I'm going to give 2, and a little piece of morganite, but I'm also going to give 2. And for their freebies, I'm going to give an African bloodstone tumble, a labradorite tumble, and this one does have a little bit of purple flash, a moss agate tumble, and an amethyst tumble. Thank you so much for your order. Let's unbox 100 pounds of crystals. The first thing that I opened is the Septarian egg. I did get a few of them. There is one more that I have yet to open. The next thing that I got are these beautiful ocean jasper hearts, and these are pretty big. I also got some ocean jasper bowls, and I am definitely going to have to keep one of these. And you guys asked me to get more of the blue lace agate geodes, so I think I got like 24 of them. Next are these included quartz points. Next we have more smoky citrine clusters. They also have some beautiful phantoms that are a bit hard to see on camera. I also got this ocean jasper sphere. The next thing that I unboxed is this 8-pound celestite cluster. And here's the other septarian egg. Here's some spirit quartz clusters. And here are some of the flames and freeforms that I got. This ocean jasper freeform is probably one of my favorite pieces. The next thing is this beautiful rose quartz tower. And you guys know how I absolutely love Kambaba jasper, so I had to get some spheres. Here are a few more of the blue lace agate geodes. The next thing that I unboxed are these fluorite towers. And I just had to go back and show you guys the flash of this beautiful labradorite freeform, because it also kind of has this double flash. Next are these beautiful smoky quartz towers. And before I continue, I just wanted to say that all of this stuff is for multiple restocks, not just one. I also got these rose quartz boulders. Here are more little spirit quartz clusters. Next I unboxed these malachite slabs. The middle of this one almost looks like a heart. And the last thing that I got are these stunning pieces of cobalto calcite. And some of them have some malachite as well. Let's go over some of my favorite items in my restock next week. So first I wanted to show these beautiful purple flash labradorite freeforms. There are a few more, but these two are my favorite. Next we have these very sparkly pyrite spheres, and there will be 2 of them. I also just had to show this beautiful pink amethyst tower. It's also quite sparkly in person. I will also have these green apophyllite clusters, and these adorable pistachio calcite clouds. I absolutely love these. Another one of my favorite items are these pink mangano calcite mushrooms, and I love how these were carved. And as you just saw, I will also have these mangano calcite heart bowls. And I will also have some pretty large rose quartz towers, and moss agate towers. And this one's kind of cool because the jersey pocket goes through to the other side. Here's another one, and this one is probably my favorite. I also got quite a bit of rutilated quartz and citrine. Here's one of the lenses. And I think this piece will be the hardest out of the entire restocks to say goodbye to. It just has these stunning inclusions, one of them being this coppery rutile, and it also has these points inside of it. So I'm not sure yet, I may end up keeping this one, but we'll see. There will also be cobalto calcite in the restock. And here's one of the pink crazy lace agate hearts. And you guys have been asking about these, so yes, I did get more of the dinos. The next thing I'm going to show are these very large moss agate spheres. I absolutely love how colorful they are. I will also have lots of pink Himalayan samadhi quartz clusters. This one is particularly special though because it has green phantoms. Here's one of the larger Himalayan quartz clusters, and here's one of the smaller pink ones. Next is this very large Kundalini citrine cluster. I will also have some of these Kundalini citrine points, and other citrine towers. Some will have rutile as well. And the last thing I'm going to show is this massive celestite cluster. I would be holding it, but my arm was shaking, so I couldn't really do that. Actually, I also wanted to show some of these blue lace agate geodes. They're very sparkly. And I got some smaller ones this time so that they could be more affordable. And so I could also get a lot more of them. They're all very pretty. So I recently added more things to the Panty Crystal mix, so I thought that I would show some updated scoop examples. And this is what was in that scoop. I haven't done one of these in a while, so let's make an example of a $55 Imperfect Crystal Mystery Box. I'm going to start off with this moss agate tower, and this one really just has some chips at the base. Next I'm going to add this flower agate tower, and this one just has some rough spots. I'm also going to add this little snow agate mushroom that just has a few little chips. This satin spar wand, a lavender fluorite palm stone, this one also has a little chip, a mangano calcite heart, and the last thing I'm going to add is this rose quartz freeform. And this would be the final box. And these will be restocked in my March 9th restock. My mystery boxes do only go up to $155, so I'm going to show some examples of what you could purchase for $300. So you could start off by getting this moss agate tower. This one is $95. Also, please do not price shame in the comments. Next, you could add this piece of cobalto calcite. This one is $36 and has some malachite on the back and some dendrites. Next, we have this blue lace agate geode, which is $30. Next, I'm going to add this citrine tower with some golden rutile, and this one is $50. Of course, I also had to add one of the monstera leaves, and these are each $23. I'm also going to throw in this ocean jasper heart. This one is $52, and it has some beautiful agate. And the last thing I'm going to add is this stunning piece of grape agate, and that piece is $19. So if you were to purchase all of these items, it would come to a total of $305. So that was an example of pretty much what I would buy. So for the next example, I'm going to show what you could purchase if you wanted more items. I'm going to start off with this little cluster of pink Himalayan samadhi quartz, and this one is $18. Next, I'm going to add this rutilated quartz lens, and this one has some ludolite as well. Next, we have a pink crazy lace agate heart, which is $22. And of course, I had to add some moss agate, so here's this tower, and this one is $16. I'm also going to add this honey calcite tower, which is $32, and this little druzy flower agate tower, which is $8. Next is this tourmalated quartz sphere, which is $56, and this green apophyllite cluster with stilbite, which is $31. I also wanted to add one of the pistachio calcite clouds, and this one is $28. This carnelian heart, which is $22, and this Kumbaba jasper palm stone, that is $21. And then to finish it off, I'm going to add this rainbow fluorite dino, which is $35. So if I did my math correctly, this is another example of what you could get for $300. Next, I'm going to show some $300 items. So the first one is this $310 Himalayan quartz cluster. And Himalayan quartz is not regular clear quartz. For example, Himalayan quartz is mined anywhere from 10,000 to 15,000 feet high in the Himalayan mountains and can only be hand mined. Another item would be this $360 celestite cluster, and this one weighs a little over 8 pounds. And all of the items that I showed in this video will be available in my restock to purchase individually. Let's pack a $55 Imperfect Crystal Mystery Box for B. Before we start with the mystery box, they ordered this beautiful flower agate tower, and this moss agate tower, and this one has some beautiful banding. For the mystery box, I'm going to start off with the smoky quartz tower, a labradorite palm stone, this little rose quartz flame, and this one has a little rainbow, a pink Mangano calcite heart, opsicle honey calcite, and the sunstone and moonstone tower. For the freebies, I'm going to give a labradorite tumble, a lepidolite tumble, and this green aventurine tumble with pyrite. And they also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm going to add this little rose quartz heart. Thank you so much for your order. Hello, let's pack a $105 Imperfect Crystal Mystery Box for Leilani. Before we start with the mystery box, they ordered this beautiful tourmalated quartz sphere and a scoop of Planty Crystal Mix. Here's everything that they got, and I did add this Kumbaba jasper tumble to their scoop. For the mystery box, I'm going to start off with this blue apatite tower. Next is this labradorite heart. This one is very flashy. I'm also going to add a malachite slab, this little agate geode, this very large chunk of rose quartz, a flower agate palm stone. Here's the back. And the last thing I'm going to add is this large rainbow fluorite tower, and it just has the prettiest colors. For their freebies, I'm going to give an agate, a green spotted jasper, and a labradorite tumble. And they also left a very sweet tip, so to say thank you, I'm going to add this Larimar tumble. Thank you so much for your order. Let's unbox some beautiful crystal jewelry. This is from Elevating Vibrations, and I will also tag them. Here's what everything looks like out of the bag. The packaging is so cute. The first thing that I opened is this beautiful black tourmaline ring. The next thing that I opened is this lithium quartz necklace, and it is so pretty. Next is this green calcite necklace. This is what they look like on. And the last thing that I opened is this black tourmaline necklace. I am obsessed. Each of the pouches also came with these little tumbles and these cards. And the quality of the crystals and the jewelry is just amazing. I cannot recommend this shop enough. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I had to show how pretty these are one more time. Let's pack a $15 Imperfect Crystal Mystery Box for Kristen. Before we start with the mystery box, they got this pistachio calcite cloud, this moss agate monstera leaf, this pink crazy lace agate heart, and these are so pretty, and a scoop of planty crystal mix. Here's what they got in their scoop. I absolutely love this ocean jasper tumble. For their $15 Imperfect Crystal Mystery Box, I'm going to start off with this moss agate tower. Next I'm going to add this flower agate mushroom, this large rose quartz tumble, a lepidolite tumble, and a snowflake obsidian tumble. For their freebies, I'm going to give this green spotted jasper tumble, an agate tumble, and an amethyst tumble. Thank you so much for your order. Hello, let's pack a $70 Imperfect Crystal Mystery Box for Alexis. Before we start with the mystery box, they ordered a scoop of planty crystal mix. And here's what they got in their scoop. For the mystery box, I'm going to be starting off with this labradorite slab. Here's the beautiful flash. Next is this black moonstone heart, this hematoid quartz tower, this moss agate tower, this star rose quartz sphere, and this one is filled with rainbows. They're much more vibrant in person. And the last thing that I'm going to add is this pistachio calcite tower. For their freebies, I'm going to give this rose quartz and labradorite tumble. And they also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm going to add this ocean jasper tumble. Thank you so much for your order. Let's pack the biggest order that I have ever gotten. This stunning order is for Elizabeth, who always places the prettiest orders. The first thing that she got is this beautiful pyrite sphere. It is so sparkly. The next thing that she got is this labradorite freeform. I love the flash on this one. She also got this beautiful blue lace agate geode, and this super sparkly piece of grape agate. And I have said this before, but I love this one because it looks like a cave. The next thing that she got is this Mangano calcite heart bowl. She also ordered a $55 mystery box, so I'm going to start off with this peach moonstone palmstone. Next I'm going to add this very clear smoky citrine freeform, and this very sparkly pink crazy lace agate heart. And here's the back. It is a lot more sparkly in person. These are already over $55, but I wanted to spoil her. So the last thing I'm going to add is this little pink rutilated quartz tower. It is such a beautiful and unique piece, and I am so excited for her to get it. And the last thing that she got is this pink Himalayan Samadhi quartz cluster with green phantoms. This was definitely one of my favorite pieces in the restock, and I'm so glad that it's going to such a wonderful home. Here's the back. The camera does not do this one justice. For her freebies, I'm going to give this purple fluorite freeform, this little officialcam amethyst cluster, this very flashy labradorite tumble, and this little malachite tower. And she also left a very sweet tip, so I'm going to add this lepidolite slab and this amethyst cathedral point. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I hope that you love everything. Let's pack a $105 Imperfect Crystal Mystery Box for Jackie. Before we start with the mystery box, they got my favorite grape agate cluster. It is just so sparkly. They also got this blue lace agate geode, this imperfect chocolate calcite tower, this stunning imperfect druzy agate tower. It is just so pretty. Even the back is really cool. And I will have a lot more druzy agate towers in my next restock. And the last thing that they got is this beautiful imperfect druzy agate heart. So cool. I also really love the back. For their mystery box, I'm going to start off with this large lepidolite tower. And this tower really just tilts a little bit and is a little bit wobbly. The next thing that I'm going to add is this stunning carnelian tower with quartz. Next is this little Lumerian aquatine calcite tower. This little bumblebee jasper freeform. This one's just a bit wobbly. The next thing I'm going to add is this Larimar slab, a satin spar charging plate, and the last thing that I'm going to add is this interestingly shaped labradorite palmstone. And the flash is this beautiful purple color. The back also has this really pretty flash. For their freebies, I'm going to give this African bloodstone tumble, this green spotted jasper tumble, and this very large chunk of blue calcite. And they also tipped me, so to say thank you, I'm going to add this beautiful large Mangano calcite tumble. I also just got a black light, so I wanted to show how beautiful the pink Mangano calcite is. And it's a little hard to see on camera, but part of the Druzy agate tower is also UV reactive. I also ended up adding this little lepidolite slab. Thank you so much, Jackie.